started not my hatred towards black people, but she kind of ignited the fire that I want to like bring out the message, and I'm gonna do a lot of videos on Afro-Asiatic because I want her to know, because she's the one that been banning a lot of us from telling our stories. I'm gonna just let people know exactly how how us islanders feel about African Americans and African people, okay? And she's done a lot of videos trying to claim Tongans are black, trying to claim Samoans as black. These are black people. Fijians are black, okay? The people from Papua New Guinea, they are black, okay? And do you know what black means? If you are part of the black race, and we're talking about the European standards of beauty, if you're part of the black race, usually it's because they find you ugly or not attractive. Now, if you are trying to say that Samoans and Tongans are black, then you're actually trying to say that we are the same as the people over here, as Bongavir or whoever, from Papua New Guinea. Like, we had the same experience as Aborigines, that we had the same experiences as Melanesians. And the truth of the matter is, we didn't have the same experiences. And sometimes you deny the real truth, okay? And you make up bull crap. And I will start off by saying the first thing is about Tonga, okay? Here's the first thing that I really hate about this video. Number one, the comment section. Straight away, Afro-Asiatic, whatever her name is, she made a big, massive lie, okay? I'm going to go through this comment section right here that she wrote down. And she said, David Tatuan, no. This, remember who pinned it right there, Afro-Asiatic. That's a fake account that she created right there. And she said, yes, the original Tongans were black. No. BS. No Tongans ever say that we were originally black. Okay? In fact, the Tongans will trace their ancestry back to the Tangaloas, to Maui. Okay? And we know from the Polynesian story or the theory about Maui, he was a very good looking man. Okay, and if he wasn't black, he was very light skinned, he was very handsome. Now, if you think of what a handsome Polynesian male would look like, well, there it is. That's how they would look like. And here she says, who deny being black? Okay, this is why I hate black people with their biggest BS in the world. Are they actually black? No, we ain't actually black. And I've done a lot of videos trying to educate people that the Tongan royal families are mixed race. They are mixed with black. While 70% of all Tongans do not have any ties to Fiji. Their ties are with Tonga and Samoa. And here, this is why I say it's really dangerous, because black people will try and rearrange history in order to fit with their history, with their fake ass history. And she says, if you go look at the pictures of Tongan back at 1800, we are not from Lapita, okay? But we did mix from the DNA. Okay, I'll show you some pictures of some Tongans back in 1800. Look at their nose. Look at their facial features. These were the features that Europeans said that the Tongans were, and the Fijians did not look alike. Okay, they said that you could tell they were totally different, and they said that the Tongans were extremely good looking, handsome, beautiful people, and Fijians look like people in Africa. So this is the first BS that they make. And here she's claiming that she is Tongan, which you ain't Afro-Asiatic, okay? And saying that somehow we deny our true history, and you will know the colonizers and missionaries hid our real identity from us and where we came from. No, they didn't. In fact, here's something this is why I get so sick and tired of black people trying to make up this BS about how Tongans had the identity. Do you know you can go look on the internet right now and you will see the whole lineage of the royal kings of Tonga from today all the way to 1600. And you even look in the history of Tonga and see they had black slaves. They had Fijian slaves. They had Polynesian slaves. They had Samoans, yes, my people, as slaves. And in order to differentiate Samoans from other Melanesians and other black people, do you know what they did? Yes, that's how the tattooing, the art of tattoo came into Samoa because of that very reason. So, yeah, you see that this Afro-Asiatic made so much BS, it's not funny. And here it says, we were the world's greatest navigators and went around the world and mixed with Southeast Asian. My goodness. And European Palangis, he couldn't even write down Palangis get the name right, from Europe. And that is why we lost our true melanin skin tone. What the heck? Do you understand that Europeans went into Tonga and Samoa in 1600? And this is what they wrote, okay? This is exactly what they wrote. Why do you think if Tongans were originally black, why didn't they put them with Fiji? Why didn't they put them or put Samoans with the rest of Melanesia if they were black? Okay? They were raised to hate their dark skin, huh? Another big BS in Tongan culture and in a lot of Polynesian culture. Light skin was very important, especially for virgins and those who marry. That was just part of our culture. It didn't mean it was hate. It was a sign of virginity. Okay? And no Tongans will ever say that we hate our dark skin. What dark skin are they talking about? And nothing that we were taught that we hate by missionaries. Like missionaries taught us to hate it. No, they did not teach us to. The missionaries did not teach us that. In fact, if you read how the Cook Islanders and even a lot of the early explorers talked about Tongans, they praised the Tongans for their brown skin. They praised them for their brown skin. So here again, a black person making BS about Polynesians. And here's another funny thing is that they say we were racist and white supremacist, and that is why we love light skin and worship a white Jesus. Huh? Right there is the sort of mentality of a black person. I as a Samoan, and I'm sure a lot of Tongans and all that, we never look at Jesus' skin color. I never seen a Tongan talk about it or think of a white Jesus. We never ever think about it. The only thing, and I know a lot of Samoans and Tongans will agree with me, is that they have against Christianity is more of a destruction of the culture, or the Tongan culture, or the taking away of the tattoos, or taking away cultural aspects of Polynesia. So Afro-Asiatic, I'm coming for you, okay? And please, people, go on to her website if you're watching, and give her as much BS as you can, okay? Because we need, as Polynesians, as Samoans, stop the black lies, because they matter. Just beat it, beat it, beat it.